Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your collective tarot reading for whenever it is that you're tuning into the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're all doing really well. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, let's pull a card from the Divine Energy Oracle. Oh, we have build on solid ground and re-evaluate your priorities. Wow. Bottom of the deck, imagine solutions. Okay. I'm thinking, do I want one of these cards? I'll pull one, if I can get one out of here. Right, it says build on solid ground then. So it's giving me the energy of like the Tower card. And we get the Tower in the traditional tarot. That's when your life, circumstance, situation, whatever, hasn't been built on solid ground. Therefore, the Tower comes along to sort of level things, to bring things crumbling down so that a proper foundation can be created. And from my experience, it may not be the way for everybody, but to me, the solid ground or the solid foundation that we should be building our life upon is one of truth. Whatever your truth is, you know, I can't tell you what your truth is. Nobody else can tell you what your truth is. But as long as you're building your life upon your truth, that is the most solid ground that you're going to get. And I feel like when we are inauthentic or, you know, what's another word? Yeah, when we're inauthentic or even blatantly lie and we build our life upon that, that's when shit comes crumbling down. You think about the process of building a house, you know, I was a former engineer, so I know a little bit about construction, but the foundation's the most important part. It's the most important part. Sometimes it can take the longest. We dig the deepest to sort of lay that foundation. So I feel as though whatever it is that you're building your life upon, it's time for you to make sure that it is solid. So if what you're building you want to last, look at the foundation of what you're building it on. And then we've got to reevaluate your priorities. So yeah, if, like I say, you look back at what you've built, what has come crumbling down, what were the reasons for that crumbling down? Where were you inauthentic? Where were you not being your true self? And as we grow, as we evolve, as we change, as we come into our own, our truth changes. So I think that there's a reevaluation, as it says there, of your priorities, what's important to you, what it is that you want to build this foundation of your life upon. So have we got, oh, that one flew up. Let's see. Oh, wow. We've got the universe, which is the world. And then third eye chakra. Wow, look at that. Right, okay, we'll go back to the bottoms of the deck in a minute. So we've got the world card number 21. This is all about that feeling of freedom, completion, having learned a lesson. So like I was saying, if you're evaluating previous things that you've built and, you know, how they stood the test of time, if they stood the test of time, if shit came, you know, crumbling down around you, there was a lesson in that, an understanding that you can gain. Practically what I was saying about both of these cards at the beginning is the lesson. It's the end of a cycle. It's time now, like I say, for the world to see what it is that you have to offer. I feel as though it's time for you now to build your life wherever it is that you stand from this authentic place, from this place of freedom, from this place of having learnt lessons, from this place of wrapping shit up and not bringing, you know, emotional baggage and mental baggage and shit of the past with you, because you don't want to build your life on that. So this is truly closing something out. And then I love the fact that we've got this imagined solutions, and then we've got third eye. Card number 6, or chakra, the 6th chakra, should I say. And our third eye is about our inner wisdom, our foresight, our ability to connect with our extrasensory perception. So if you're needing some sort of solution, connecting with your intuition is going to be really, really helpful for you. We've got the word imagine, and that's the seat of your creativity. And I love the fact that the solutions has come out inside the heart. So it's like all the solutions that you're looking for can be found within yourself, within your heart. And like I say, when you're speaking your truth and you're living your truth and you're standing in your authenticity, that's where all your solutions come from. Is a place from like, oh my gosh, from like a healed heart. That was the first to hit the floor. There we go. With the King of Cups and his expanding heart in that picture. I love it. Page of Pentacles. That was in yesterday's reading. And look at that. High Priestess, third eye chakra. I love this. Right, okay. Any more messages? Any more messages for the collective? Build on solid ground and reevaluate your priorities. Any more messages for the collective? But that King of Cups, like, oh wow, yeah, perfect. There's the new beginning that you're building. I love this. Right, let's leave it there. Oh, we got the World again. It's in reverse this time. Okay, the synchronicities in this reading are blowing my mind. We start with the King of Cups, and as I was saying, it's about that opening your heart here, or understanding that the solutions that you're seeking come from your heart. If you think about the heart chakra, it's unconditional love of self and of others. It's an energy of forgiveness. It's about speaking and living from our heart. And when I say speaking and living from our heart, I mean speaking and living from your truth, from your authenticity, everything that I just said to sum up these two cards at the beginning of the reading. But the King of Cups, as I was saying, the old King energy is very mature, very responsible. So it's about being responsible for your feelings, being responsible for your heart, understanding what your heart is communicating to you, and sort of being able to decipher that energy in a very responsible, in a very leadership, or, a very authoritative kind of way. This is you being able to master your heart now. And I absolutely love this. Absolutely love this. But this is about you being emotionally strong, emotionally deep. Like I was saying, the foundations, the deeper down that we dig into the earth, into the soil, the stronger those foundations that we're building our house, or whatever we want to say. That's how, the deeper the foundation, the stronger the house that we can build, the taller the house that we can build. So this is about you really getting down into the emotional depth of yourself here, connecting to your intuition, your emotional intelligence. It's about being disciplined, emotionally creative. And I talked about the imagination being the seat of creativity, because there is a new beginning. There is something that you can build. And I love that. She sort of stood in this, I don't know, it looks like some sort of mosaic, but it reminds me of the foundation. It's like she's dug down into the foundation. This is an earth sign card. We've just talked about digging deep into the foundations to build this, whatever new life of yours is going to be. But it looks as though the foundations have been created here, and the page speaks about the opportunity to build something new. It's going to need nurturing. It's going to require hard work from you, for you to roll your sleeves up, get your hands dirty. But with an investment of your time, your energy, your loyal heart, you're going to be able to build something substantial. But I feel as though the starting point is now. It's like you've laid the solid foundation, and it's like, right, okay, now what am I going to build? What am I going to build on this solid foundation of mine? Then we've got the High Priestess, and we've got the third eye chakra. So it's just a mirroring of the energy here. And that's you receiving, let's say, communication, guidance, maybe about the direction or where it is you're going to build this foundation, or when you reevaluated your priorities. It's an internal, intuitive knowing, either about something that needs to be ended, that wasn't built on a solid foundation, an intuitive knowing about what needs to be closed out, or what direction your freedom is in. It's an intuitive knowing about the lessons that you learned on the previous cycle. But there's definitely something about you connecting to your intuition here. And for a lot of you, this connecting to your intuition, your third eye, it may help if you are sort of stood at a fork in a road. You've got a decision to make. Where do you build? What priorities need to be dropped, and which ones need to sort of now come to the fore? Your intuition is really going to help you with that. We've got it in here twice. We've got it in here twice. And it's number 6 in this deck, and that speaks of intuition, communication, problem solving. So I just think I feel as though the answers or the solutions, exactly. If this is about problem solving, the solutions are coming to you through your intuition here, if you choose to connect to it. And then look at that. We've got two aces, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, to kind of close out the reading. And that's exactly what I was saying, going back to this Page of Pentacles. It's like you've laid the foundation, and you can see there's like a perfect circle that she's stood bang smack in the middle of for you to go and drop a brand new seed into. But this soil, because of the solid foundation that you've created, because of the deep emotional work that you've done, whatever seed you plant in that is going to grow, it's going to blossom, it's going to flourish, it's going to bloom in time. Like I say, Pentacles, which both of these are, always speak about an investment. You put that seed in the ground and you're not going to see results tomorrow, but you're going to nurture it, you're going to water it, you're going to take out all of the weeds, and you're going to go out there and do everything that you need to do, like I say, get your hands in the soil, and it will grow. It will grow. So I feel as though some sort of insight is coming in, possibly through your third eye or through your crown chakra, because the Ace of Swords is connection to source, it's connection to spirit, it's victory, it's again clarity of mind, knowing where to plant this seed. Because you know now, when you plant seeds in shit soil or a shit environment or on bullshit, whether that's your own or someone else's, they don't grow. So you have this clarity, you have this knowing where exactly it is that you need to plant this new seed now, and be prepared to nurture it. Reevaluate your priorities to bring something into tangible existence here. But there's a whole brand new beginning on the table. And the fact that we've got the World at the bottom of the deck, it's in reversed. We've got it in the upright here. It speaks about delays. It speaks about frustrations. It can speak about not learning the lesson, not closing out a cycle, being fearful of change, understanding that some sort of new approach is needed from you for a new beginning to open up. So take it as it resonates. Some of you are ready to build on solid ground, to, like I say, dig the piles, to create this firm foundation. Others of you are fearful of it. And for those of you that are fearful of it, should I say, your third eye chakra, your intuition, your second sight, your inner wisdom is going to be really, really important. Really, really important. Right, let me just pull. Is this the deck I want? Yeah. Show me the World in reverse, please. Show me World in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Show me the World in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So this extra card is for those of you, that are stuck. And we've got the Five of Cups. So for those of you, like I said, that are experiencing delays, frustrations, haven't learnt a lesson or haven't closed out a cycle, maybe fearful of change, needing a new approach. Like I said, there's the emotional, as I mentioned with this King of Cups, there's emotional work that needs to be done. 5 is an energy of learning. It's an energy of change. It's an energy of expansion and growth. So you're not quite at the King yet. There may be something that you're closing out or dealing with, some sort of emotional loss, emotional challenge, emotional conflict, whether internally or externally, that needs to be closed out. There needs to be, like I say, a growing and maturing of your emotional body here to get you to the point where you're in your King energy. The King energy is the highest manifestation of emotional energy in the deck. Like I say, it's leadership, it's authority, it's responsibility, it's mastery of the emotions. So for those of you where this World card's in the reverse, there's just a little bit more emotional work that needs to be done. That's all. That's all. We've got the Queen of Wands. So for you to step into your power, into your confidence here, into your freedom, your autonomy, and that's exactly what we were talking about with this solid ground here. Your authenticity, You've got to speak your truth. You've got to speak your truth. Be confident enough to speak your truth. Outgoing, independent, not emotionally tied down or focused on the past or worried and, you know, just in this emotional loss energy. You've got to find and step into your power here. That's really going to help. Right, let's get this deck. Let's pull a bit of Kipper. But there's a new beginning for those of you that are either have already prepared your solid foundation, that are in the process of preparing this foundation. There's going to be new opportunities, new seeds for you to plant, clarity coming in as to where to plant those seeds. Right, okay. Mature man, that fell on top of the King of Coins. Actually look the same. Look at that. We've got like a white-haired dude there. So this very well could be, like I say, a nod to the maturity, the emotional maturity that I was talking about. Some of you may be older and think, oh, well, you know what, for me to level shit and to start again is just going to be a drama. It's a 5. And we just had the 5 of Cups come out. So both of those energies are a 5. It originally did come out in the reverse. So some of you, like I say, there's an emotional immaturity that's there. Or some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge, some sort of growth needs to be achieved so that you can change and you can expand and you can learn what needs to be learned in the emotional realm. You've got a message of concern. Wow. That's card 14 and that reduces down to a 5. So we've got 2 5s next to each other now. Right, okay. Any more messages? We've got journey and we've got privileged lady. Okay, that's what at the bottom of the deck. False person. Lovers. Despair. Oh, shit. Okay. So let's go with these first. So mature man, message of concern, journey, privileged lady. There may be somebody. Oh, wow. You know what I just instantly got? As I mentioned, there's some sort of foundation that's been created, and foundations to me could be home, it could be family, it could be a marriage. We've got the lovers at the bottom of the deck, of this deck, which speaks about a commitment of some kind. So there may be, for some, not all, there may be one person in a relationship that is wanting to leave a relationship. This guy's got his bags packed and he's waiting on, you know, a train. And then you've got a woman here that's receiving some sort of message of concern. So there could be, I don't know, a mature man that is wanting to leave. A message of concern for somebody else to say that they're going on some sort of journey. They're ending something. This is a 10. They've completed the end of a cycle. They're wanting a new beginning. We've got a privileged lady here. So I don't know if that could be, like I say, 2 women. Somebody moving towards a privileged lady. We've got a 12 here and a 21. So both of these speak about the energy of 3. Or this privileged lady could be the lady receiving the message of concern. I don't know how it's going to resonate with you guys, but we've got a lot of fucking people in here. A lot of people. But we have ultimately somebody that's showing up false, and that's what I mean. If you're building a foundation on lies and bullshit and in authenticity, if that's even a word, then eventually it's going to come crumbling down. It's going to come crumbling down. There's a guy in the back that's wearing a mask. We have the lovers here. We have 2 doves here, which symbolizes love, relationship, connection. It's the energy of a 6. Intuition. We go back to the intuition. And then we've got despair, another 5. So it feels as though somebody is going to be left in despair after sort of uncovering that the foundation that they created wasn't built on solid ground. There was someone that was false. Someone's making a choice or a decision to leave that behind. Ay, ay, ay. And yeah, then we've got distant horizons at the bottom of the deck. Right, let's use this deck. Right, show me all these Kipper cards. I was like, fucking hell. Mature man, message of concern, journey, privileged lady, despair, lovers, false person. It's like I said, some of you that where this world card is in the reversed, Five of Cups could very well sort of outline all this energy, what it is that you're dealing with on an emotional level at this time, while you're not ready to sort of close out a cycle, having accept a lesson. So I feel as though some of you could be bang smack in it. Oh, you fucking hell. Five of Swords, the ultimate defeat. Right, okay. Show me all the energy of the Kipper cards, please. Oh, wow, okay. Oh, yeah, the Nine of Swords, and that flew out right on top of the Five of Cups. Yeah. This isn't going to be for everyone, but for those of you that are stuck, emotionally stuck, there's a situation where you feel defeated. It could have something to do with a relationship. It could have something to do with somebody leaving that relationship, moving on, but it's shaken your world. I mentioned the Tower as the first card out. We've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, that I feel as though somebody, you or someone you're dealing with, if this bottom part, this bit's relating, is tipping out a cup of love. It's causing someone stress, worry, anxiety, a feeling of regret and sadness, emotionally stuck. And someone severing ties here. Right, one more card. Oh my God, that's like not one. Two of Pentacles and options being dropped. Right, and all of these are in, I think my whole deck's upside down. We've got the Moon, and that speaks of illusions, lies, deception, things being hidden. Somebody sitting on the fence. It's like I feel as though somebody knows that the foundation that they've built something on isn't authentic. I feel as though someone knows, but they've chosen to sit on the fence. I feel as though they've chosen to sit on the fence. And we've got the Daughter of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. So it's something about love. And then we've got the Queen of Wands in here again. Whether it's through a lack of confidence, of speaking your truth, hearing the truth, making a choice or a decision to cut something or someone out of your life so that you can create this solid foundation elsewhere. But somebody's juggling, going backwards and forwards, should I not, which is why we've got the World card in here, upright and reversed. It's backwards and forwards, should I end it and move towards my freedom? Or then it's the fear of change, not learning a lesson, not closing a cycle. I just feel as though someone's going round and round here. This isn't going to be everyone's story. Right, let me grab one of these and wrap this up. This was so much longer than what I anticipated it to be. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Right, let's pull one of these. Any final advice and guidance for anyone that's resonating with this reading, Spirit? They flew out. We've got discipline. Let's put it the right way around. And it was in the reversed. I accomplished what I set my mind to do. So yeah, I just feel as though there may be a level of emotional undisciplined emotions here. Because the King of Cups speaks about discipline, especially in an emotional sense. And these kind of came out in the reversed as well. But we have health and we have honesty. So I just feel that there's a lack of discipline. It may be affecting your health. And like I say, there's someone that's being dishonest here. There's someone that's being dishonest. And I started off this reading speaking about emotional truth and your truth and building your foundation on the basis of truth. And I don't think for some of you, not for all, it's not going to be everyone's story, but I don't think that a foundation at the moment that may be crumbling down was built on honesty or emotional discipline, and it's had a knock-on effect on the people's health that were dealing with this situation. Right, let's get an angel answer and wrap this up. Okay. Let's put it the right way around. Any final messages, please, Spirit? It's up to you. That's that cycling backwards and forwards. Should you close it out? Should you not? Do you move forward? Do you not? Do you close a cycle or do you not? Do you change? Do you not? It's completely up to you guys. And then we've got forgiveness. And we spoke so much about the heart in this. So much about the heart. This is forgiveness of self. It's forgiveness of others. It's speaking and living from your heart, which is your truth. Wow. I'm going to leave it there. Right, thank you for tuning in, guys. Have a fantastic day. I hope you managed to get something from this reading. It was kind of 2 readings in one, so depending on which side of the fence that you sit on, I hope you got something from it and it can help. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.